Hey, and welcome back to Planet Coaster and Dusty Creek. We're continuing with the development of the western town, including a small camping tent at the edge of the town. The first aid building is also being modified from the back so that it looks more fitting, and it's copied for the area further back, with the difference that the copied building looks abandoned and broken down. The same goes for the third repair workshop. The second one already looks somewhat out of service, but the third is now shown as really demolished and run down, at least as well as I can manage. This includes things like crooked signs and so on. I also try to include many more buildings in the expanded area so that it doesn't look so empty, even if it often means reusing buildings. Well, in the end, the main thing is that it all looks coherent. Because of the additional paths, the game doesn't place any more supports, so I build my own custom supports for the roller coaster so that the tracks don't float in the air. Even though I already built supports in the motorsport area, it's been so long since I did that. In 1.5 months, it'll actually be 2 years ago. Crazy how fast time flies. That I have to experiment again. Sure, I could have just grabbed one of the pillars or struts from the motorsport area, but let's just say I honestly didn't think of that at the time. After adding some smaller details like more buildings or vegetation, I already wanted to start a bit with planning the final themed area, as well as making some minor adjustments to the terrain. It still looks terrible at this point, but that's just how it always is with raw construction, especially in the concept phase, when everything is still in its early rough stages. Slowly but surely, the video is coming to an end, although slowly might be a bit of an exaggeration at this point. Still, there's one important thing left to do: lighting the area. So I take care illuminating the theme zone with lots and lots of street lamps. As I was working on lighting this area, I realized that's right. The queue inside the building and the exit should also get some light in the dark. So after lighting up much of the park, I continue by adding lighting inside the building for now. The open station roof is also illuminated so that it fits harmoniously into the overall scene.